Hi, my name is Anastasia, and today I wanted to talk about why you shouldn't be waking up at 5 a.m. in order to achieve everything, in order to success at everything. I will be sharing my own experience. I hope you'll like it, but what I'm really excited about is to read about your experience after you listen to mine and then share some stories and your perspective. So I wanted to start from the very beginning. As I was a child, I always had this, I don't know, dreams about who I want to become when I grow up. And it always was something different. First, it was archaeologist because I was looking at this TV show where people were searching for something and they would, take the brush and they would like dust something off of the sculpture of the bone that they found. And I thought that this is very cool. Then I wanted to become a dancer, a singer, a doctor. I don't know. I wanted to be everyone. And I think as I was growing up, my perspective on life was changing, and then everything was changing for me. So also my image of who I want to be when I grew up always was constantly changing, and I don't think that it's bad or something. I think my main goal in life is pursuing my curiosity. Even right now, I started my Instagram page as an artist and I was sharing my paintings. Then I started to make jewelry with alcohol ink and resin. I was afraid of how people will see me after that because I'm an artist, I'm doing only paintings. I started to learn coaching and I wanted to build my way into showing people my path. I wanted to tell about my insights, about my knowledge that I'm getting. I wanted to be helpful. I started to share some coaching experience that I was excited about. And then I also caught myself thinking, oh my God, how people will understand what I actually do and how people will, perceive me. What if they will judge me that I'm an artist and a coach and I'm an everything at once? And I sat down with this question and I realized that I don't want to put myself into the box. I think it's so cool to be curious in life and try so many things and to experience new activities and to find what makes us most alive. And curiosity is, I think, my number one goal in life, to stay curious and to try something new, to explore, um, to dive in some new, unknown um, situations that might bring me more knowledge, more skills, more wisdom. Um, and I was reflecting on why people are so afraid to change a career, to change their opinions, to show others what they really think if they change their mind. I think the difficulty changing and evolving is from the time when, long time ago, we were surviving as tribes. We were relying on other people to help us, to protect us, to harvest the fruits and vegetables. Um, so they they were really like a big family. I think back then you wouldn't be able to survive by yourself if you are not in a tribe. Because there were weaker people, there were strong people, there were smart people. So I think that um, everything um, was organized in a way that everyone was doing what he or she was really good at. And this way we could survive, and this way we could evolve as a human being. And because of the tribes and how they were, organized, this is why we are here right now. Because back then it was like this. It was a very dangerous, very scary place to be in. But with the help of others, we're able to build what we have right now. And I think that right now it's very easy to be a hermit and to live by yourself, with everything around us. But also, I think if you were against something in your tribe, or you were not agreeing with something, or I don't know, you did something, and as a punishment, they would send you away. They would reject you from being a part of their group, and this would, force you to live by yourself, and this would make you accommodate your own needs, which back then was very hard. So most people were very scared of doing something wrong, of doing something that might cause other people dissatisfaction, rejection. And I think that since then we have this fear of others judging us somewhere in our DNA. Of course, we have canceling culture right now. Also, if one person is not saying something right or is not doing something right, we can cancel this person. And this person will not be able to have what this person has right now. But again, this will not affect people living the life. Okay, it will affect some spheres of life, like their career, their, I don't know, relationships with people. But physically, this person will survive, right? So of course it's very scary, but back then it was a risk of, I don't know, death. Why am I laughing? That's not funny. That's not funny at all. Yeah, so I think this fear of doing something we like, doing something we really want, even though we're doing something different right now, this puts us in a very strange position where we really want to make this jump into unknown and where our passion is, but at the same time we are afraid of what other will tell us. So yeah, I really think that this is one of the best ways to describe why some people are so afraid to start their life over. Of course, they have a lot of fears, a lot of doubts with themselves, but also a big portion of their doubts lie in the head of others, like in the thoughts of other people, what they will think, what they will say, what they will do after they find out about this. And the resilience to that, I think that's a very important skill to gain. And that's why I'm even doing this. I don't like how I say certain things. I talk about certain things in English. I don't like my accent, but I'm doing this because I want to get better. I think that's a good practice. And English is international language, so here I am. People, millions of you. Yeah, but in reality, when we look at things, people are always changing, people are always evolving. So it's very, I don't know, it's very natural for us to look for something better, to try something new, to switch jobs, to jump into careers, to see how we can fit our past experience into our new job position. I think that's very exciting, that you don't have to always be working at the same place, doing the same work tasks. I think it's very good that you can combine all the experience and create something new. Even right now, in the age of technologies and everything is changing and everything is evolving, and there are some careers that you can make it up yourself. Like, you can create your job position. Like 10 years ago, a blogger was never a thing. How are you earning your money? Right now, everyone wants to be a blogger, and not everyone, but a lot of people. Again, like, you can literally right now create a career, create the job position. Yeah, right now, a lot of um, driver's position are taken by this Waymo machines, Waymo cars that are driving. But again, you could be the guy who is operating it. You can be the guy who um, repairs those machines, right? 10 years ago, this was not a necessity. This was not a real thing that you can like repair some cars that drive by themselves, right? Right now, you can be a specialist that understands everything about self-driven cars. So right now, robots are entering our lives. Right now, we use AI almost every day. You can be the person who is helping. I don't have any idea how you can help robots, but I'm pretty sure if you understand technology, you can help me out and understand like the thing I'm talking about. You literally can create right now the position, and this is so cool. Like, the dream of mine is to be an artist, a coach, and to hold the spaces where I can create with I can co-create with people. Through my coaching knowledge, I can dive into something like art therapy with people. I don't know, maybe 10 years from now, I will be somewhere else, but this is my goal right now. So I think this is very exciting to have something in mind and to always be evolving. And my parents would probably say, "What do you mean you're doing art and coaching? How are you going to combine all of that? And how can you make money out of it?" And here I am. I'm making my own career. I want to be, I don't know, artist coach, coach artist. I don't know. Name it yourself. I don't know yet myself the name of the position. I'm still in the process. There are people, I think, that um, they are afraid of changing and switching something that they are not used to it. But also there are people, I think, like me. As I was growing up, I had so many versions of myself, of who I want to be, right? And as I'm getting older, I don't know, this list is never ending. There are so many things I want to do with my life. There are so many activities I want to try. And living in the United States also showed me that there are so many things. I do remember one of the first things that I like understood here with this consumption culture. Like, if you go to the store in Ukraine, I don't remember, I don't know how it right now, but as I remember, you had options to purchase, like, let's say 5 tomato pastes. And here, like, there are 50 choices. Tomato paste with garlic, tomato paste with basil, garlic and pasta, tomato paste with parmesan, tomato paste plain, organic, like blah, 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 blah. So many different versions. And there are people, I think, who are still like this, I don't know, childishly passionate about everything, to try everything. And this can make you fall into the loop of, okay, I need to get ready. I need to wake up at 5 a.m. and do yoga and do meditation and go on a walk and swim at the beach. And then I have um, I have a kid and I have a husband and I need to spend time with them and I need to cook. Why am I doing this voice? And I need to cook dinner for them. And I also want to travel the world, and I want to be a yoga instructor, and I still working in the corporate world, and I want to be on the top of my, I don't know, career. Like, you don't have to wake up at 5 a.m. to achieve all of that, because this is the perfect picture that you have in your mind. And unfortunately, sometimes life gets in the way. You can't be always swimming in the ocean. You can't be always with your children. You can't be always be good with your partner and spend time with them all the weekend. Sometimes, I don't know, your friend is laid off and you have to support them. Sometimes your family member is sick in the hospital and you have to take care of them. Sometimes you, I don't know, you were achieving so many things, you were pushing yourself to the limits and you burned out, and there is nothing that can comfort you, there's nothing that can restore your energy, because you were running and running and running, and life happens. And all these things that we say that we want to do in our lives, fortunately or unfortunately, we of course have to try to do them all and to fill our lives with more life, with more energy, with more smiles, with more fulfillment and satisfaction. But also, we have to understand that there are some life circumstances, and no matter if you will wake up at 5 a.m., and no matter how hard you will try, I mean, there might be a car accident, and there might be, I don't know, a flight delayed. Like, this is life. You cannot control everything. So, if you're gonna be so hard on yourself, get in at 5 a.m. in order to achieve everything you can, I don't think this is a good way long term, because most of the times when you are passionate about something and you spending your energy and all your time and dedicate everything you've got to this one sphere of your life, most often then people burn out. And in order to prevent it, I think it's really necessary to balance it all out. It's like you create this list in your head or on paper, like, okay, what is really important for me today? 1, 2, 3. Write this down, and then, okay, if these 3 things is very important to me, how can I make my day better with these spheres, with these 3 points that I just made? Okay, if that's relationship with my sister, okay, should I call her today? Yes, I need to call my sister. If my goal for today is pursuing my dream as a content creator, okay, put 15 minutes time slot in my calendar, that in this 15 minutes I will think about the topic I want to talk about, and then maybe I will draft some scenario, and then make another slot on your calendar where you actually will sit down and film this and post it. Okay, if this is the 3rd thing, what is important to me? Okay, I haven't moved my body in a while and I really want to go to this yoga studio. Okay, I'm buying the membership and I'm going today. And if you gonna, I don't know, plan your week, if every day you can make something to make your life feel more alive, feel more fulfilled, I think this will be much greater way to accomplish your long-term goals and your ideal picture than you're running everywhere, you're waking up at 5 a.m., you're, I don't know, hitting the gym every day no matter what. Because then, if you are really setting your mind to the, every day, I have to do this every day, I think your nervous system is very stressed. Then if something happens and you cannot do this physically, you stress out, and it brings you much more anxiety and much more unpleasant emotions. And I think that's really good thing to remember, that unfortunately you can never be every single thing that you want to be. And the good ability is to have peace with it. And every day is a small life, and I can live this life the best way possible for me. But also, I don't have power, I don't have control to everything that is happening in my life, to everything that is happening in the world. So there are some things that might affect me. And yeah, if you're gonna focus on these three things that will make your day a little easier, but also have in mind that that's okay if you're gonna skip today. You can wake up tomorrow, and tomorrow is gonna be your next life, your next chance to live this life to the fullest. That's not the end of the world if you are tired and you don't want to wake up at 5 a.m. You know, you don't have to wake up at 5 a.m. in order to achieve everything you want. You have to wake up at 5 a.m. to watch the sunrise and to drink your favorite cup of tea or cup of coffee and, I don't know, smile, think about your day, call your mom, call your friends, or text your friends, wish a good day to them. I think that's a very good reason to wake up at 5 a.m. But if you are waking up at 5 a.m. in order to be running and running and running, and this world is so high speed, so optimized, it's all about consumption, it's all about, doing everything faster and more productive. I don't think when you will be 80, you will be looking back at your life and you would say, oh my God, I wish I could make this project in a week, not in 5 weeks as I did. Or I don't think you will watch yourself back and you will think, oh my God, I wish on Thursday the 19th, I wish I would hit harder in the gym and, I don't know, and go for an extra run. I think you will look back and you will miss talking with your friends more, hugging your parents more, giving yourself time to actually, wake up and feel your body, because your body will never that young as it is right now. I don't think you will be looking back and judging yourself for doing less. I think you would look back and you would really, taste this feeling of life when you took a chance to be more present and to actually believe in your life, to be curious, to try all the new things without rush, that you have no time at all. You have the whole time in the world and you're doing fine and you are able to do so many things, but not everything at once. And it's okay to switch careers. It's okay to start over. It's okay to move to a new place. That's okay. And I think that that's something that I wanted someone to tell me at one point, not to be afraid to start over. And I'm so young, and I know that there will be so many times where I have to start over. But I want to finish my today's monologue with a really good quote that was in the very beginning of Midnight Library book. Midnight Library. I recommend reading it to everyone who is thinking that, oh my God, I want to be a runner. Oh my God, I want to be a florist. Oh my God, I want to be a traveler and filming something. I don't know. If you have this crazy amount of ideas in your mind, and you want to be anything at once, I really recommend you reading this book, Midnight Library, okay? And okay, I have to be quick because my storage on my phone is full. But I want to read you one quote that I found very interesting, and this explains exactly how I feel. I can never be all the people I want and live all the lives I want. I can never train myself in all the skills I want. And why do I want? I want to live and feel all the shades, tones, and variations of mental and physical experience possible in my life. Thank you for watching.